can we expect to see here tonight?
Well, costumes, that's a big one. Everyone's best fashions come out for the Edwardian look. It's Edwardian with some steampunk. So it's kind of a blend of modern, postmodern, classic, the Victorian era, everything blended together. Corsets, lace, industrial bits mixed with some lace. You're going to see different arts, different performances, dance, music. Mainly, though, the big one is the fashion. Everyone's looking at each other's bits. And there are vendors.
The fascinating works of illustrator Edward Gorey come to life at a recent event in Los Angeles that includes a lavish costume ball and a series of performances highlighting Gorey's unique and macabre sense of dread and despair.
Well, we're at the Edwardian Ball, Los Angeles, and this is a festival of music, art, dancing, fashion, Edward Gorey, and it's our third visit to this fair city. One of the most engaging and exciting parts of the Edwardian Ball is that it's not just about what we put on a stage or how we dress or what we do. It's the invitation for people to come in and the way that they contribute to costume and character and idea and elevate the event by being here. It's really an immersive participation. Sometime back in the late 90s, a group of friends and I out in the desert decided that it would be fun to explore the writings of Edward Gorey and gave it a shot playing original music and literally reading a book of his and showing slides on a wall. And that grew to the next year when we invited people to act out the story as we read it. And that grew into other performers coming in and then vaudeville coming in. And I feel like the incentive is to continue to explore the work, the creativity, and all that Edward Gorey does not show us, but invites us to do.
This particular Sunday night event attracts an interesting crowd of costume revelers who seem in tune with Gorey's message of doom and desperation. And the historic Belasco Theater is the ideal location for such a gathering, with its classic ornamental architecture and myriad labyrinth of rooms and open spaces.
This is our first time to the Belasco, of course, and it's just an amazing venue. It's perfectly suited for the Edwardian Ball. And they've just been really accommodating to us in every fashion, from ground up, production to the crew, everybody. It's been great. Directly before the interview, I was getting performers on stage and flying some aerialists. I do most of the rigging for Vaudeville Society, who are the co-hosts with Roz and Coven of this event of Edwardian Ball.
How long does it take to get this all together?
It's probably longer than we ever give it. We managed to do this entire show in one day build, show, and out before a 24-hour mark hits. And it's a ridiculously fun endeavor.
Is this something that happens every year?
It does in San Francisco. This year was our 12th annual Edwardian Ball in San Francisco. It's our third annual in 4 years Edwardian Ball in Los Angeles. Yes, it's been over a decade actually.
The carnival atmosphere attracts a sideshow of memorable characters eager to blend in with the macabre surroundings. And artists and performers are anxious to display their increasingly bizarre works at an event that embraces the edgier side of art and photography.
These are part of an exploration I've been doing on the burner community of artists and the underground scene here on the West Coast for the last 3-4 years. So we have a whole range of really fascinating, wonderful, interesting people. This is Amanda Sage here. She's a brilliant painter, young, who's doing amazing things, exploring the visionary world. We have Christine Ivy back here, who's a Lucent Dossier performer. Larry Harvey, founder of Burning Man, off to this side. Interesting, beautiful models and people that I just find fascinating.
And you get to meet these people, I guess.
Yeah, I do. And sometimes I'll take their photographs, and then later I don't even necessarily know who they are. But then I'll work these things up, and then they'll find their way back into the community, and whole new aspects of the community open up as their friends or relations, people that know them, find these and then find their way back. It's been a fascinating journey.
How does this work tie into the Edwardian Ball?
I'm a fan of Edward Gorey, have been for decades, just really, I like that combination of boredom and catastrophe that he so poetically captures. I hadn't really thought about Gorey per se in relationship to this work, but there's a drawing room aspect to these portraits. They're a very contemporary feel, in the way that people are portrayed. There's still a drawing room aspect that's a very formal, historically, it fits into the history of portraiture in the West.
Good evening. Your name, please?
My name is Jester, Knucklehead.
You've just arrived, and as you...
Just arriving,
yes.
just barely here.
Judging from that accent, you've come some distance?
Some distance, yes.
And you, sir?
My name is Shia, and I gave up a job on the Titanic to be here this evening.
Oh, you didn't make the boat?
He loves a very good show.
did not make the boat. No, not at all. I'm practicing my
It is quite an
my
iceberg.
accordion.
Oh, please, play a few bars for us.
I've literally just picked it up. Yes, it's not quite there, right?
That's as short as it is, right?
That's why he missed the boat.
That's why I missed the boat, so to speak, yes.
What is your name, sir?
Peter.
And yours?
Olga.
How did you come about being here tonight?
Our friend told us to come here.
Your friend knew what to expect?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
How long did it take you to, let's say, make up?
Oh, a few hours.
Few hours, yes. It's my wife. She do it everything,
Oh, so you're being seen here with your wife?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long are you going to be here in the United States?
Oh.
What?
Few months.
A few months. So you're enjoying yourself.
Yes, we are.
Well, you really look quite interesting, I tell you. We picked you out of a crowd, and it's a big one here. How high is it up there?
How high is it?
About 9 feet. We're at about 9 feet right now.
Yeah, somewhere about 9 feet.
Would one assume that you are on stilts?
I'm not. No, I'm not in stilts. No, I'm
we
not
are.
on stilts.
The difficult part is we sewed our costumes together, so we have to maintain this for about 4 hours.
We thought it looked really good in the mirror, but apparently it. Well, I mean, I'm comfortable. I'm fine. I'm not doing anything. Actually, this works out great for me.
Jen and I call this the Athena tripod.
What is your view of all this?
She's pretty.
I'm pretty.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
So how long can you maintain this position?
Well, why don't we just stand here and find out?
Yes. The menage a stilt can be done for about 10 hours if all parties are willing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The fashion variety here is kind of spectacular. I mean, it's all over the place.
To put it mildly, yeah. Everyone comes in their best, and it didn't matter that it was Sunday night and not Saturday. Last year we had it on Saturday, and I think we have just as many people on a Sunday in downtown LA. Beautiful theater.
How did you come about doing this? You're kind of like a greeter at the door, right?
Yeah, I'm with the Beckys. We are a troupe of girls, more like a sisterhood, but we are a troupe of circus acts and event performance. a lot of different types of art and dance. So we get hired for different things like this, and we did all of our makeup and our fashion and our hair before we came. So we're a full package. And yeah, we're greeting, then we're gonna have some people probably performing. And I believe we're bringing a carnival barker and his assistant.
You're no stranger to show business, obviously.
I've had a few tries, a few.
Are you having fun yet?
Oh yeah, I get to be on TV and talk to you with your Versace tie.
Oh.
He wore his best. I love it. You wore your best for the Edwardian Ball.
The evening performances include a macabre fashion show where a series of beautiful women show off their fabulous frocks before each one of them meets an untimely death in some bizarre and unexpected manner.
Slipped off her balcony from her penthouse apartment along the Spanish Riviera.
Another includes a rendition of Swan Lake, as only Edward Gorey could imagine. In this classic ballet set, two ballerinas dance a dance of death. One in black and one in white, yet neither will survive the night. In a classic performance piece tailored to the S&M crowd, a leather-clad Adonis commands a harem of nubile beauties with the lash of his whip, only to be overcome by their wily charms. And the evening signature piece is the performance of Gorey's The Iron Tonic, a collection of poems published in 1969. It tells the tale of the Grey Hotel and its unfortunate residents who are either aged or unwell, and their descent into madness as they leave the insecurity of their domain to brave the icy winter snow. Their journey is fraught with danger, including an encounter with this unfriendly flock who descend upon the hapless residents like the crows in Hitchcock's The Birds. Gorey's The Iron Tonic, A Winter's Afternoon in Lonely Valley, comprises only 14 panels of illustration and text, yet the impact of this work and others by Gorey continue to resonate with audiences today.
He has such a catalog of work that the challenge each year is for us to find something that we can work with, we can explore. I wouldn't say that we can understand, because I would say we probably understand half or less and enjoy it twice as much because of it.